Alright, so no introductions or outros, but if you want to, in case you feel like it, like, share, comment. Once in a while, if you want to subscribe as well, like the video. Anyways, I know I'm like a week late in this, way over a week late in this, probably like 10, 11 days at the most late in this. The Marvel Rivals thing, I know it's November, December, real late out, like late as hell last year. It was a big giant like trend for it, and some people were saying, oh, it's the Overwatch and Marvel. I don't know about that. I didn't want to talk about it like last year, but I had to do my little vacation thing for almost 3 weeks. So anyways, from .esports, I get a credit due from Lisa Chatterton. Leaks are true, Marvel Rivals fans are about. They had 2 new DLC skins. And it's kind of like a double video, because I still want to do reactions of the thing that millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever you want to call him, from Meta, which used to be known as Facebook. And the dude is on Instagram on the WhatsApp app, Mark Zuckerberg. He did a little announcement thing where he wants to get rid of like the fact checkers and people like on political levels of shit, which is great. That's like amazing golden ticket, good ass news. So I'll just read half the article. I'm not gonna read the whole entire thing. So it says, yeah, December 17th, Rivals leaks on X, formerly known as Twitter, from .esports again. We gotta credit them. The bombshell that Marvel Rivals fans were buzzing. 2 new skins were reportedly on the way. Didn't take long for the players to start dissecting and designing prices overall for the overall vibes. They seem too detailed to be fake. Turned out true that wasn't. These skins had been a distant Lunar New Year for Marvel Rivals, Moon Knight, and Lunar's Generals assembling features teal green and bronze scaled armor that is equal to parts commanding the aquatic. And Squirrel Girl's cheerful dragging us out with designs stunningly teal and white dress with Klingons, hopefully I'm saying that right. Chonjasm? I don't know how to say it like that, cause it sounds like, or you know what, asm. Chogasm. Inspired elements, making her look elegant and ready to fight crime when they just dazzle foes into submission. I'm not gonna lie, this one right here, man, I'll get to her in a second. The fan service and not safe for work freaking artwork is wild for her. I didn't even know it was that much until literally last week. Alright, I'll skip that one a little bit. Here's how to get these bundles back to original units. There's all that. If you want to see any of that, because it's a gotcha game, whatever. As usual, these prices and units, you can tell, earning game purchase via Lattice. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Premium currency is a bit of a process. Think of Monopoly money to carnival tickets, but more hoops. On the bright side, the discounts are pretty tempting. Assume that you've saved up the units. I guess that's that version of currency, because bullshit microtransaction and gotcha sort of crap that's in a lot of these games that Gen Zers play. Unfortunately, that's why I'm not really that big into mobile sports shit or mobile games. So I play Pokemon Go, but I don't really spend our money on that at all. So it's not easy trying to finish the decks. Actually, it's been a mixed bag, as well as fans have been waiting to designs. This person, Sam, summed up the feeling that under the leak post is, quote, I want to say they cooked it, but they kind of burned it. Harsh, but relatable. Meanwhile, I'm not going to pronounce that names too hard. Was more enthusiastic in the official post, tweeting, these look great, and I think they set the tone for the quality of skins we can expect for the future. For me, Squirrel Girl skins, which is a stupid thing, get out of the way. Skin is just outstanding, stands out of the 2 skins. I don't know why that was such a tongue twister. Sure, it's like she's got the shades of Overwatch Lunar's New Year, designed for Diva and May, but it's charming nonetheless. Moonlight's looks like it's fine, but not groundbreaking but respectable. I wouldn't rush into spending the harder unit money on Genji wannabe skin. Marvel Rivals confirms that the leaks on the New Year's Eve, officially announcing these skins would hit these stores on January 3rd, which a week and a half ago. It's way out now. Well, CT time. So while the announcement leaned heavily into dragon theme, seeming not the actual year the snake would be nice. Maybe next year they'll check out these calendars a bit better. There's a lot more extra stuff if you guys want to check that out. Not that much of thoughts, any speculation. I was going to talk about it. It's still kind of Marvel related though, so I still want to talk a tiny bit about it, because granted, I know they're getting on a whole woke shit since, Disney's a part of all that stuff to get the left and right, because I heard they were making a part season 3 or 4, the Acolyte thing, and I didn't watch any of that freaking crap at all, because I didn't no political crap shoved down my throat. I don't want none of that shit. Nowhere. I'm the 200-inch pull. I don't want all that. So that's why I haven't played none of the games since, even way before the whole woke shit started happening, 2012, 2013, the last time I played an older Marvel game was a while ago. It's a long ass time. That was my senior year of university at that time. So anyways, other than that, it's so weird because I forgot about that Moon Knight one. I didn't even watch the series for Moon Knight, and that was like 2021, 2022, like 3 or 4.5 years ago, or 5 years. I don't know. I really kept up with it. And that's because it was scary or creepy looking. I didn't feel like it was like a superhero, supervillain movie. It was more like kind of like an anti-hero movie, like how Deadpool was, but it was in like 12, 15 episodes. So I was going to digest every single episode of Moon Knight. Just something about it, just kind of bored the heck out of me. I wasn't big into it. Yeah, he was fighting villains and fighting bad, evil demon spirits and all that shit, but and not because the dude was an Arab Middle Eastern dude too either. I had nothing to do with that either. It didn't really gravitate me that much, man. Compared to what Loki 1 season 1 2 did. Granted, he came out and thinking the 4th final season was like bisexual and LGBTQ stuff, but at least it didn't feel as forced as the other shit did. As far as this character goes, very, very bad. That chick, she reminds me so much of May in my Overwatch, even though I don't play any of that shit, but man, really awesome ass. Not the AI work, but the real actual people that put their blood, sweat, and tears in that fan art. Bravo to you. She looks like a badass, freaking awesome chick. Even though she's a little heavy set and a little like chubby, a little bit, rotund, she's still super pretty as hell. Oh, I don't know if I was going to get to this news. I'll get back in a second on that. Hold on. Okay, so I know I was going to talk about Resident Evil news or Capcom news, but this one I had to slide it just once. It says Resident Evil done by George A. Romero. New documents show that almost happened. It sucks because there was an official trailer thing for it too. So this past week, Tuesday, I really want to talk about it real fast. And I get a credit's due the person that made this from Bleeding Cool. I haven't read from him in a while. Discover George A. Romero's unmade Resident Evil film and documentary out today. Director Brandon Salisbury, it's at the Salisbury State, explores legendary horror master's film called the Resident Evil's franchise. Exclusive interview, archival footage of ambitious visions that could have reshaped the movie's adaptation. Learn why Romero's Resident Evil never happened and why it could have meant for the zombie genre. I don't know, official trailers out there if you guys want to watch them. I'm going to the Mark Zuckerberg thing, see what happened to that thing. Because I heard it's going to be something like Twitter X. I don't know what the community notes and rumors. I don't know if that's true or not. We'll see. Alright, so unfortunately I got to do it like this because I don't do it this way. And it's going to look really, really weird. So let's begin. This is fact checking on Facebook. Meta to remove Facebook, yada yada. And Instagram's from some random freaking thing in the United States. It's one of the 50 states news broadcasting. Let's go.
I want to talk about something important today because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook.
Let's see if they really go back to the original roots. This dude, everyone that thinks he's either a clone or reptilian show, freaking fake alien dude. He's not even real, really Mark Zuckerberg, and there's like some fake doppelganger motherfucker. I don't know.
Facebook and Instagram. I started building social media to give people a voice. But a lot has happened over the last several years. There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content. Governments and legacy media have pushed to censor more and more.
You're probably friends with most of them too, Mark Zuckerberg. Like, come on. Not fooling anybody. A lot of people, he probably has like government. I remember FBI, CIA, they said a long time ago they wanted to do works with him on Facebook and the old one. It's like 2009, 2010, years ago. Like 16, 17 years back, a while ago. So he ain't fooling anybody, in my opinion.
A lot of this is clearly political, but there's also a lot of legitimately bad stuff out there. So we built a lot of complex systems to moderate content. But the problem with complex systems is they make mistakes. Even if they accidentally censor just 1% of posts, that's millions of people. And we've reached a point where it's just too many mistakes and too much censorship. First,
and then come out with that misinformation, disinformation, freaking cow crap, and cockeyed horse shit. I don't believe that for a second. All the sheeple and the normies still believe that The government's not going to do nothing wrong behind your back. Man, I still feel really bad. You're still in the Matrix paradigm, though. And because, I'm trying to kiss Andrew Tate's butt or any of that shit, because there's a lot of distraction versions. Look at the other thing that happened right next door to me. The California wildfire thing's out in Cali. It's crazy. I mean, it's a sad situation, but I'd be surprised some freaking psyop thing that DARPA heart freaking it. I'm not, God forbid.
We're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. Second, we're going to simplify our content policies and get rid of a bunch of restrictions.
Yeah, I doubt they're going to do any of that, man. From what I heard, I know he's a real big channel, the most critical to penguins or whatever. He said that he's gonna put a whole bunch of fake AI user-generated fake user accounts all over the place and make it look like these fake robot accounts, like fake burner accounts, are just gonna talk to each other like they're living people. That's creepy ass shit if that's true, allegedly.
On topics like immigration and gender that are just out of touch with mainstream discourse. Third, we're changing how we enforce our policies to reduce the mistakes that account for the vast majority of censorship on our platforms. Fourth, we're bringing back civic content. Fifth,
See, that could mean anything to anybody. That's subjective. That's freaking hell, man. Subjective content. Those would be like comedy. Because not everyone's gonna like certain edgy, messed up, fucked up comedy. Me, it doesn't matter to me. I'm never giving a crap about profanity, vulgarities, or anything messed up, edgy comedy. It's too soon. It's too early. It just rubs off of water, rolls off my back. It's some sort of analogy like that.
Move our trust and safety and content moderation teams out of California, and our US-based content review is going to be based in Texas. Finally, we're going to work with President Trump to push back on governments around the world that are going after American companies and pushing to censor more.
I don't know if any of that's true. I can't believe the dude, man. It's hard for me to believe anything this fool says. It's just, I don't know. I just hear BS, and more cat scratching. The freaking old school, what's it called? The chalkboards from back in the day. You know, they're probably going to use that no more at all. Only two things I'm going to say is this. Is number one, man. Dude messed up, man, in my opinion. Because that's just going to work with Trump, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't matter if he ends up being a good guy, and, like, he's still going to be the president of the United States, runs everything, because people at the top that you don't see, like I say every single time, I almost see in my videos, don't believe everything you see on the internet or old school TV. It's just lies, it's propaganda, it's a bunch of fake ass freaking fabricated crap that they're never going to tell you the truth on. My personal opinion, either go to Rumble, even though I don't get in the whole politicized stuff, I'm not a far right extremist Republican or any of that shit, because I don't get in that whole left right paradigm much, because it's another bullcrap illusion for people to believe in, unfortunately. And I go on Rumble, sometimes B-Shoot. My personal opinion, neither of those. Either I go to like Minds occasionally sometimes, or I go like Odyssey. I'm a lot more better at that shit. And then it comes a lot more with the whole cryptocurrency, which sucks. And he's still one of them. Like my boy Rich from Boston, Jailbreak Overland, or KJ, something. He's part of that, I can't say a cult, because, you're hating on people this side, hating people that side. I don't hate anyone on either side, man. Unfortunately, he's got the whole world duped. I'm not gonna fall for that BS either. I heard some real crazy crap on the East Coast. What's this weird fog that's making animals act real loopy and shit, like alcoholics would be? That's creepy as hell. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I don't know. Outro. So I'm sorry for late to nice. On the flip side, take it easy, extra cautious. It's extra super safe and careful for people in California that have lost a lot of their crappy homes, expensive homes. I heard like 12 people are gone out there. It's heartbreaking as how that shit happened. But then I don't know if that conspiracy about 15, 20 million cities ended up being a real thing. That's why all that shit scarily burned out of nowhere. That's scary as hell. And God didn't happen there. See you guys soon. Take it easy. Goodbye. Stay some more content. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy. Bye. Later.